Gresh Unleashed. One time for the sickos. I'm all elite with the game from the get-go. Ain't full of no stardust, I'm a real nightmare, bruh. You can meet me at the crossroads. Business is booming, I feel like the hearse and the kid, and they tell me don't hurt anybody. I'm way too fly like Kevin, I could do this all night. Step back, it's a private party, I'm more dirty than dumb with the way I live. No saint like Ricky with the vibes I give. Looking at my watch, it's about that time. When I hit him with the toodles, it's a lot like Tiff. Might as well call me Tony. They don't even know that I'm timeless. AJ Francis, all I really know is first class. $1 million man, 2 prices. You ain't even over. Shout out to my dogs like Bron. Baby, I'm a limit breaker. You were just a death rider. Can't rest in peace. I saved that for the Undertaker. Proceed with caution, but you ain't Naomi. Can't book the team. Your name must be Tony. IWC say you got to go. I like Jermaine and Crash running. Let's start the show. Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the click. Gotta give the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jey Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with the price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on the daily. Feeling like Gresh Unleashed.
The Giants of the Familia represent the Sucio Boys Sports Podcast, as well as just being an all-out great guy. And welcome back to my partner. He is none other than Jermaine the Giant. No relations to Andre. What's up, brother?
No relations to Andre. Hey, man, I was like, I was listening to it. I was vibing to the intro, because Highlight does a dope ass intro. And then like when you was saying your part, I couldn't hear you. And I was like, I promise I ain't do nothing, because like we had a little technical error before the show started. And I was like, I ain't touched nothing, I ain't do nothing. And I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. Gresh almost hesitated hitting the button earlier to start the intro. Like, you know what, we give this dude one day off. And he come back, and I didn't listen to last week's show live because I was still working late. I listened to it later, so I got the post-production side of it. I'm like, dang, man, we get this dude 1 week off, and he forget how to start the show. Do I have to be the captain again?
That is the point. Because sometimes I'd be like, shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Hey, man, them. Hopefully, I'll get where. Well, I know for a fact. I think it's like Mondays and Thursdays are gonna be my guaranteed late days.
You said Thursdays?
I think those will be Mondays and Thursdays. I think those are going to be my guaranteed late days to start off with.
Oh shit!
Till I move a little further up or whatever. But yeah,
moving on up.
So
to the side.
Hopefully I don't get one of them 4-5 o'clock appointments that be like 4 or 5 hours long. if it get to that point, dog, I promise you, I could be sitting there talking to a homeowner. Hey, bro, listen, this ain't gonna work. Not tonight.
Not
I'm digging.
Right.
I gotta bag the chase. Nah, man, but I was glad she stepped in last week. That was a dope show. Like I kept refreshing. I wasn't even waiting for the alert, dog. I was just like, I look at my phone, didn't see it, refresh it. Like, did I miss it? Maybe. Where is it? Then I finally, oh, cool. Let's listen.
I'm about to say, we went on CP time last week. We was trying our best to be on time because she was like, hey, I'm here. It was last minute, but she came in clutch. Like, it's always love over here for Miss Sierra Reed. Make sure you guys tap into that if you haven't already. You scan that QR code if you haven't already, so you can check that episode as well as past episodes and future episodes as well. If you're not looking in video format, www.gressunleashed.com. And speaking,
yeah, you have it.
And speaking of Unleashed, I guess we might as well go ahead and start in right hot. AJ Lee is unleashed back in the WWE. It's not up. And
Let's skip around.
Yeah, I ain't got no space. I'm gonna knock all this shit over if I skip around. Like if I was still in my old spot, I could have just easily got up and started skipping. But if I turn around, all that's gonna fall because I'm not as skinny as I was in my old spot either. So it's like I'm bigger now. So like if I get up too quick, I gotta prepare myself. Sometimes I'll be catching my weight. I'm like, God damn it, my bad.
Come on, dog. Hey, man, that's the thing. Like once you start growing or whatever, trust me, it feels a little awkward at first because I remember when I was still like growing, and I'm not even talking about upwardly. I'm talking about outwardly.
Yeah, I'm
you know what I'm saying?
I got these big chicken. I got these big turkey legs, so it's like I have one more room and everything over.
Nah, my big ass, I can't skip nowhere, dog. I need to be outside in the field somewhere for me to skip safely. I'm gonna knock something over, bump something gonna happen.
Or in my case, I might pop something.
Listen, my case too, except look, it may not even be a muscle. It just be like, oh man, he done pulled stomach fat.
But someone who don't have stomach fat, AJ Lee, because she still looks
brother. She looks amazing. I'm glad that she was able to come back and she sounds good too.
Oh yeah, that promo she cut on
that was
on Monday. We'll definitely get to that in just a second, but yeah.
Yeah, she looks amazing though. Like, and I'm not even talking about like her aesthetic, but just like her movement, flow, the way she came out with her entrance. And I know like they rehearsed the entrance or whatever and things like that. But I'm saying though, like this woman hasn't done this in like 10 years or so.
Yeah.
So even if she had a little rehearsal time earlier in the day or whatever, like for her to still come out and just move the way she moved and look the way she looked and sound the way she sounded, like that's dope. I'm happy for her.
For sure. And I'll always get like, I can give credit to Becky as well. Like she definitely played her part.
Oh, for sure. But and I really hate to say it though, but like I think the change in music helped me just like, in my head for her character, for Becky. But if they stop calling her the man and she goes back to like big time Bex, especially since she's, outwardly like my husband, and we're the power couple, we're the best, whatever. And she's being this annoying, like Karen type chicken shit heel. Like all of that fits and flows, and she's going to do a good job setting people up to look bigger and better than what they are, simply because of her popularity and then the type of heel that she's playing. And she played right into AJ's return and right into AJ's hands.
Yeah, they've been doing both. Like I've noticed them calling her big time. They're saying welcome to the big time, and then they're saying the man.
Yeah.
So they're kind of doing both, but yeah, I agree with that. They definitely need to like phase out the man, even though her theme song literally says the man has come around.
I'm tired of it, bro. I've been tired of that damn gimmick.
Because it's time to do something. I still call it Settler Group, so that lets you know my level of respect for it.
Come on, bro. Like they actually got a name now. Because remember, the people was mad. Damn, they don't even have a name. What do they call themselves? What do they call themselves?
The Vision. Okay, the Vision. Okay. Someone finally got some glasses. Congratulations,
bro. It's like it's almost like they had names on a wheel, and somebody just forgot to put the stopper in there, and the wheel just got stuck spinning.
Oh yeah.
And they were just like, all right, whenever it stopped, we're gonna pick a name. And it's like, hey, we're going live with this. Okay, we're gonna pick a name. Okay, we like 2-3 weeks into this. We're 2 months, a month into this. Okay. 2 months. Okay, now we have a name. Like, what the hell? Like, what took y'all so long?
They had to verify. Trust but verify.
Like, I don't know, man. It's almost like, did y'all have to put in a patent or something?
Yeah.
Or, you waiting on the government to do it or something? Like, what the hell? Like, but anyway, I'm glad that they got a name. Seth pulled off the heist and the ruse of the century or whatever. Becky joined in, and I'm glad she's got the music changed and everything. They need to stop calling her the man. But I love where this is going. It's laying up perfectly for them to have this match and this build and everything. And the good thing about it is we only have about like 2 weeks left until WrestlePalooza.
Really, a week.
Yeah, we're not counting this week, a week. So it's like we're right there. And I mean, hey, I'm enjoying where things
And
are
I've said it on
like, and I'm direct.
and I've said it on Enemies. It's like this WrestlePalooza is basically shaping up to be 100% nostalgia for like the selling points. AJ returned to the ring. The Usos reuniting. And we'll definitely get back to AJ in just a second because I want to tackle more on what happened on Raw because it's great to see her back. Like that, I think number wise, they say it was like over 120 million within 24 or 48 hours for as far as views.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
her and Punk have.
I'm pretty sure I was 800 of those views.
Brother,
I'm pretty sure because I'm like, yo, this is great. Like the entire outcome, her on SmackDown, the pop, the pump, the circumstance. I wouldn't say it was predictable, but it was fun because you just sat back and just enjoyed. This is one of the moments where you just sat back and enjoyed the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you're gonna enjoy that moment, but I think more than just enjoying that moment, I think it's one of those things where it's a memory. There's moments and then there's memories.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of those memory creating moments where, like, okay, yeah, you have a moment, whatever. Moments you don't always remember, but those hardcore like memories or whatever, those are the ones you really remember.
For sure. But speaking of moments, John Cena competed against Sami Zayn for the United States Championship and what was his final appearance on SmackDown, which is apropos because he debuted in Chicago against Kurt Angle and his last match was against Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. And of course, it was interrupted by Brock Lesnar. And I'm not going to lie to you. After this, they had Brock cut to the back and said, "Hey, John, WrestlePalooza." Oh, he says, "Hey, John, see you at WrestlePalooza, bitch." And I'm not going to hold you. I probably laughed at that promo way more than I should. Not because of the name.
How many times did you view
Not
that
because
one?
of the name, WrestlePalooza. It's because his voice cracks me up.
Yeah,
I have no idea why. Because
Brock Lesnar is one of those. He's one of those guys where the voice doesn't necessarily match the physique. Sometimes it just sounds kind of weird. But how many times did you view that clip?
Once.
I had to ask because I know like how his voice trips you out, especially with that goofy accent, that Minnesota Canadian /
Yeah,
accent.
honestly, Brock is Brock as far as like pomp and circumstance. Like nothing he says is different. The only thing different is he don't have a Viking top fade. He just has a full head of hair.
Yeah, he's Cowboy Brock now.
He still look like like Abraham Lincoln from back in the day. Just chipped and yellow.
Man, it's Brock Lesnar.
That's sad.
You know, some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. And with this whole thing, like I'm just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not really like at least I'll put it to you like this. I was more excited for Cena Paul than I was Cena Lesnar. Than I am for Cena
Because
Lesnar.
it's like for a fact what's going to happen. Bell
Mm-hmm.
going to ring, or farming, suplex. John gonna fire up, suplex. Ah! You know how he likes to yell for some reason. Suplex.
You're gonna get caught with a tornado DDT.
Mm-hmm. He gonna start stumbling around like he's trying to do the Harlem Shake. So
Cena gonna hit him with like a Superman punch. I think a Superman punch is coming from Cena. And who else?
when Superman punch to rock him, that he's gonna no sell. Like we can just map out the entire match right now and tell you how it goes.
He got a rock bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, because he likes to. Because John Cena's on this paying tribute to his past.
He's playing the hit. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying Superman punch and a rock bottom. That's what's gonna probably happen.
Oh yeah, and probably a crossroads.
Oh, bruh. Hey, I was pulling like I was trying to think like back. Let me think back. Who hasn't?
Because he already did the spear.
Yeah, he did the spear, but that was the edge spear. Because remember, he in the corner like this, you know, doing the whole.
Oh yeah,
edge
so
thing.
he can do the Roman now. He can just do the ooh-ah.
He like, look, I tried to hit a Superman punch. I might pull a hamstring or something.
Ooh, you know. And then
yeah, I could
probably hit an RKO.
Good. Oh, you know what? He hasn't done an RKO.
He attempted to do one on Sami Zayn, but he blocked it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he still got that in the arsenal too. Okay, so, cool.
Yeah, we just mapped out the entire match for you.
There you go.
Oh man, they're also just moving on. They're also still teasing the Street Profits breakup because you know it's Triple H. He's gonna drag this shit out.
Bro, I can guarantee you, it could be WrestlePalooza here, and we still may not get a resolution to this.
It'll be the year anniversary of them being on ESPN. We still ain't gonna get a resolution.
I think, you know, I don't know, man. I like sometimes when they tease a breakup and a team like goes through that little whole ordeal,
Mm-hmm.
and then they come out and they still together and they come out better for it. I like the tease of the breakup and the stay together more than I like the tease and then the payoff of the breakup.
Oh yeah, true. I'm just one of those guys who just like I just want them both to succeed. Yeah. So it's like I don't. No matter what. I'm just hoping that booking doesn't do either of them a discredit.
Nah, I don't think we'll get that. I think. Well, I'll say I'll hope we don't get that. But you know, a lot of times people be sleeping on Dawkins, but Dawkins is improved greatly. His look on the mic in the ring, like he's just improved his overall game. And everybody already knew Montez already had it, and he was, you know, slated for stardom a long time ago. But I think Dawkins got something to him, man. He can really like a big man heel, like no nonsense type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's definitely his road to go.
Yeah, because.
But yeah, man, I think those guys will be okay though.
And it also could be a situation where if they do decide to do a draft, that could be just their way of breaking them up that way. Just.
And we've heard that's coming, right? So yeah.
We'll see.
There was rumors about it, especially before the ESPN partnership. Now we can almost like guarantee it's going to be an ESPN production.
Yeah. But last tidbit from SmackDown, I'm still trying to process what they're doing with Julia.
They gave her a mouthpiece, bro. They gave her a mouthpiece because they probably didn't feel confident in her mic game, so they gave her a mouthpiece.
That's it.
Kiana James was coming back. She already had the businesswoman gimmick going. Boom. Throw her with Julia. That way she can come back, kind of ease into it with the knee and everything. Start being on TV, keep working. We want to push Julia with this U.S. women's title. Give her a mouthpiece. Let Kiana slowly work herself back in. Let Julia start feeling more comfortable with her English and promo cutting skills. And there we go.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something. I feel like something's missing.
What do you feel that's missing from that whole?
I'm not sold on it.
Whatever.
Maybe it's maybe a promo, like a real like produced promo needs to happen, like world building.
Mm-hmm.
But like, tell me a real reason. Like, give me a genuine reason why these two are a thing. Not from a behind the scenes point of view, but from a character's point of view. Because when I see this, I'm like, oh, you can't speak English, or you can speak English, but they're not comfortable in your English, and you need to get your rest back in. Okay. But from a consumer point of view, you're not giving me a reason why y'all are a thing.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. The only thing, like I said, that I could think of is just like the biggest thing to me is like Julia. They feel like Julia needed a mouthpiece or something.
Oh no, I get that. No, I'm saying I get that.
That's all I get.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the same thing I get. That's what I'm saying. Like, as a consumer that doesn't know behind the scenes stuff, that doesn't know anything like that. What are we doing? Like, give me a reason why you're together. Like, have Kiana establish an enterprise to say, hey, this is Kiana. Like, world.
No, that's what they were doing. Yeah, that's what they were doing with her interactions with other people, like trying to give them her card and stuff.
I may have fallen asleep. That's also a thing because I've been tired a lot. Have they been doing it for the past week?
I've seen. It was at least one or two.
I know she did Jade Cargill and she did somebody else, Tiffany Stratton.
That's what I'm saying. I know she did them two, but I want to say she did them two like at the same time, and then it was somebody else though. Pause.
You're fine.
So I know, I know she was like, she's been offering her services to other, people, women in the locker room, say like, hey, like I can represent you, I can represent you. So I don't know, man. I'm digging it though. I'm digging it.
Some people might be all that a lot of people need, but I think just as the writer in me, I feel like something more could be done.
I mean, they got some more meat on the bone.
I'm not saying this is dead in the water. Like, I need people to not confuse me saying, "Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever." Like, I just want more. Like, because I feel like every time I say something like that, people be thinking like, "Oh my God, he's complaining about something." I'm like, no, I just want more from a world building standpoint. Like, I want more promos. I want more world building. I want more interactions. I want, like, give me some social media stuff. Give me some YouTube stuff. Like, you have all these resources. Give me that. Make me interested all around. And that's across the board in everybody.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I can see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Where you want to see better production value for what you're getting. Yeah, it's a lot that there's other stuff that they can do, but like I know for sure, like I picked up on the little nuggets when I saw her like trying to offer her, business card and services and everything to other female wrestlers.
I just want them to feel.
It was like I saw that was like, okay, I kind of see the direction y'all go. Like I knew the gimmick from previously, but then when I started seeing her with Julia, I was like, okay, cool. And I was saying the same thing. Like the first initial interactions, I was like, all right, what else? Then when I saw her, like, oh, okay, she trying to do like kind of like a callback to like AEW, like what MVP was doing when he had the cards. kind of something like that. Or like back when Bobby Heenan, like we can go back to Bobby Heenan, adding to the Heenan family. Having guys turn heel or go into services one by one, and you know what I'm saying? And it's not that he wants too much, he just wants more out of this storyline. I get where
I
he's
want them
coming
to feel
from.
alive. Like, hey,
Because-
trust me. I'm the type of person that be like, you know what? I return energy the same way I get it. If you half-ass a storyline, I'ma half-ass my interest.
And the thing is, bro, it's funny because, like, as we talk, text, whatever, like I know Gresh, he into it. He just not. You don't have him fully roped in. And I'll put it to you, give y'all a perfect analogy. And even though we have a difference of opinion, it don't mean I don't understand where he's coming from, because I at least try to put myself in his shoes and look at things from other people's perspective. But that's because I'm grown and mature. Some of y'all not that grown and mature to be able to do that. That's why y'all always get in the internet arguments and shit. But no, like what happens is like it's like a TV show, right? And if a TV show has a certain day and time that TV show comes on, if that show has you all the way roped in and you can build around watching, build your schedule or whatever it is that you're doing around that show.
Mm-hmm.
If that show has you fully roped in, you sitting down and you watching it live. Right? That's a storyline that has you fully engulfed, roped in. I'm all into this. I can't get enough of it. But if you ever at any point like, oh, well, I gotta cook dinner, or I gotta, do this or do that or whatever, and it's something that you like, all right, I'll watch it later.
Yeah, that's me.
You're still invested in it because you're still gonna watch it later. I'm not breaking my routine to watch it live.
Yeah, that's me with Collision.
Is what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes there's just things out there like that for different people, different strokes for different folks. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, if you was to be like, I missed it, fuck it. Oh, well. You totally disinterested.
But me, I go back and watch it because I'm a fan of Julia. Obviously, I'm a fan of Mia Yim, and I've always been interested in what they do with Kiana James. But I'm just like, okay, what now? And it was like, if they don't, and if they don't go, if this is it, like if this is all they give me, I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm like, oh, okay.
What I would be interested to see is if like there's opponents of, like, if she can't get people on her side, if there's opponents of Julia that Julia's beating up or whatever, and she go back to them and be like, hey, so you won't be on the winning team or you won't keep losing? If she start doing stuff like that, hey, that's when you're really gonna see like some of that character development and everything. That's what I'm waiting for.
Because we do need that in. I feel like we need that in the women's division, like a particular faction, to where you have the mouthpiece, the centerpiece, the dominant champion, and I wouldn't say necessarily lackeys, but someone who she can be like, okay, let's go get these tag titles.
I mean, you want a legitimate faction is what you're looking for. You're not looking for a sham faction. You're looking for a legitimate faction. And there's nothing wrong with looking for that. Like, because I think that would be dope right now in the women's division, because you have a few factions or teams or whatever in the men's division. And I mean, Judgment Day is kind of like a crossover kind of
Judgment
thing.
Day right now is a shell of his former self.
Right. But I'm just using them as an example where you have, men and women that have been playing equal parts in it. So it's like you don't have just a women's faction.
True.
All women. Like you don't really have that. So it's like to get that or to want that on the women's division side.
The closest we got right now is what? Toxic Fatal Attraction influence?
Well, if you want to speak specifically at the main roster, what you call it? Oh gosh, who is it? I'm losing blanking. Damage Control went from Damage Control to like the Kabuki Warriors and EO.
Oh yeah, they did get rid of that name. They're like, yeah,
they stopped using that a few months ago, and it was when EO was really on her singles run and Asuka was hurt, and Kyrie was hurt. And then when Asuka and Kyrie came back, it was like, all right, what the fuck do we do now? Like, do we go back to damage control or what are we doing? And it was like, well, shit, Io on the run. Like, so we got to let Io go. Like, she got to do her thing. All right, cool. Kabuki Warriors, Io Sky. Boom, there we got it.
So, hey, man, I'm all in for it. So, hey, let's hope they, it was just all this is just a waiting game. Let's see where they go from there. Switching it back to AJ Lee and CM Punk as of Monday on Raw. It's officially a mixed tag match.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, I'm happy with the direction this whole thing is going in, because not only did Becky get kind of like a reset that her character desperately needed, in my opinion. Seth was already hot. Becky got the reset that she needed. The Seth Punk thing was still going to be going simply because the way Seth got the title off of Punk. But then we got an AJ Lee return out of all of this too. And we got to see like Punk, Becky, and Seth like go at it on the mic a little bit. Like, come on, bruh. Like, if you're not happy about this, you hate babies, puppies, and you probably drink decaf coffee.
And sugarless chai lattes.
Exactly. And you eat diabetic candy just because you want to. It ain't even because you're sugar high.
But nah, I definitely love the fact that AJ's first promo was about mental health. That is definitely a plus for me, because as someone who's not only suffered loss but also had dark periods in my life, I love the fact that is very valid. Like, my brother always pushes me for therapy as well as talking to him, because he is a licensed therapist for veterans. So he's definitely trained in that field to where he'll listen if I have a moment. So to hear like, hey, it's great, go to therapy. Like, and I like the fact that yes, AJ Lee made being crazy cool, but she also was like, hey, while I was away, I looked myself in the mirror. I got help. You should get help too if you need it. Like, yo, this is prime example. Like, I got help and I'm grateful for it. I'm happy for it. My marriage is solid. So, yeah, I definitely love that. That was her first promo. And then she switched it up immediately and just proved like, hey, I was gone for a decade, but I'm still that girl on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it, bro, because the thing is, like, everybody's had those periods and points in their life where their mental health wasn't always up to par. And, you know, that one saying that I know I talk about with some people that I talk to is like, you know, check on your strong friends too. Like, just because that person is strong and they seem like they get through things, like oftentimes that person could be dealing with more than what they letting on. They just don't want nobody to know. They just hiding it better than everybody else. Or you know, they may have a way to deal with it that could be beneficial to you. So it's another reason. Check on your strong friend, because number one, they need checking on. Number two, they could be dealing with it a whole lot better than what you're doing. It can help you out. But just the fact that, you know, again, just echoing what you said, like, that she made that part of her initial promo, and basically, like, when a wrestler returns and they allow them to have a promo or whatever, like, it's basically, okay, I'm back and here's why and where I was, you know, kind of explaining things basically. And for her to put that in there, like, that means a lot to a lot of different people. And I know it hit home and hit differently for a lot of different people, because a lot of people deal with it. So, but again, going back to, and I'm glad that's what you brought up when we came back to it, because the point I wanted to make earlier, that showed her dexterity on the microphone, that she still got it, that she can go from, okay, I'm AJ Mendez Brooks and I'm talking real with y'all, to flip that switch like, all right, I'm AJ Lee, bitch, I'm crazy. Like, just to go from boom, boom, like seamlessly. Like, that's what I love about, you know, just the performance of it all. And when you can do that kind of thing, this is why like professional wrestlers, comedians, and people who do speaking engagements and stuff like that, coaches, uh, whatever. Like all of these kind of people are people that you can gain things off of because not only the way they speak, but their body language, their tonality. Like there's a lot that goes into all of this. And this is why, like, I'm always going to be a fan of pro wrestling, is because not only are they doing this athletically at the highest of heights that most people can't qualify to do, but they can also like speak and act at as good as some of these people that we see on these different TV shows and whatnot.
Yeah. Like we got to be real. Some of them, yeah.
The very best. The very best. Thank you. Let me qualify that because you got to give qualifying statements and stuff because people be like, "Oh, Jermaine said wrestlers are better actors than people in the movie." No, I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm just saying the very best at the pro wrestling game are very good orators and actors.
Yeah. So, hey man. But and it's like I love AJ's promo here in general because it didn't feel robotic at all. Like her wittiness was still there, and I'm like, yes. Like it did not feel like she was reading a script. It felt like she was like, okay, here's where I am. Here's what's going on. I wanted to be friends with Becky, but then she went and disrespected my husband. So now I got to come and get you. Because she was like, I was content with being at home. I was content with being a stay-at-home wife. She was obviously booked, but she was obviously booked and busy because New York Times best-selling author, writer, comic book.
That bar right there, that's where she like flipped that switch.
She's like, yeah, I did it first.
When she said, yeah, we're both, yeah, that's when she started flipping that crazy switch. That when she went from Mendez Brooks to Lee.
Like I'm like, it's like so much that I love that entire promo. Like the entire segment was fun. Seth getting in her face. Well, he wanted the title back, and she was like, "You must forgot who I am because I've been gone for a decade, but you was here when I was here. You know who I am. You know what I'm on."
Yeah. And it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty damn beautiful. Because just seeing the way she maneuvered, acted, reacted, like how her and Seth bounced stuff off each other, her and Becky bounced stuff off each other. It was, bruh, she's back.
Oh yeah, and she's back full time.
Like she's back. Yeah, and that was really cool to see that behind the scenes kind of something. That was really cool to see, like how her and Triple H, like how they did the whole signing and the point picture with her, Triple H and Punk, and then they released the the video of the signing and everything. Like that kind of stuff adds to the story itself.
Oh yeah. So it's like now, and it's like now the fantasy booking for those of you who are into that can really go crazy because when you look at it, AJ has not wrestled outside of Bayley and NXT any of these people.
Bruh,
she has not had a program with none of these people. Your Rhea Ripley's, I don't know, has she had anything with Charlotte Flair?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's
just Bayley.
I think it's just Bayley. Yeah, I want to say it's just Bayley. But it's crazy because one of the things that I thought about, one of the few she could potentially have was, and I know some people not gonna like this, but with Liv Morgan. Because Liv was basically like the knockoff AJ Lee, the cute, sassy, crazy, small, spunky, they both from New Jersey.
I mean, hell, Liv was literally sitting on the rope like AJ does.
Exactly. Like that one right there is one that I really can't wait for because I can't wait for the bars between the two of them.
And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can't
I'm
wait
from New
until
Jersey. I
I
blame
can't wait.
Israel, da, da, da,
I can't
da.
wait till AJ picks on that laugh.
Oh, bruh.
I can see it.
Wait. Another one that would be dope. And I'm mad that she just like, and she even tweeted about it, but her and Naomi.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I saw a
bruh.
clip or a highlight package of it was AJ and Naomi wrestling for the FCW Women's Championship in 2010.
Yeah.
And even back
Bruh.
then they had like you can tell that it was 2010 for them and they were still learning certain things and like they was trying to fill each other out.
Mhm.
But you can tell that the future chemistry was there with that encounter. So I'm like, when that eventually happens, because yes, she'll be out. Naomi will be out for a year and a half because obviously 9 to 10 months, baby, spending time with baby, getting reacquainted and everything, then getting into ring shape,
Mhm.
and then possibly coming back. You know how that like you can always try to say, hey, this. You can never predict anyone's timeline, but if and when Naomi inevitably comes back, and the fact that AJ's back full time, and hopefully nothing goes wrong physically, because it is a physical business and things happen. We get that encounter, and I'm here for it. Point blank. Period.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like I can't wait because there's also like the way the Bailey character is starting to turn in that
Mm-hmm.
direction. Like that could be one as well, and it's just, bro, when you get somebody that's this good in the ring and has that good of a character work and can perform on the mic, like when they hitting you from all angles, pause. That's a whole pro wrestler right
Oh
there.
yeah.
That's a complete pro wrestler. Like she gives you everything that you look for, like the look, everything. Like there's nothing that she really lacks except like size. Like she's not some imposing, intimidating figure. And that actually feeds into her character with her diminutive size.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, bro. I'm digging everything that's about this and how this is
Oh
going.
yeah. And after this segment, it was basically made official, and that will be the mixed tag match. How you feel like this one's gonna go? You feel like this is gonna set up Becky and AJ 1-on-1? Because they did that on purpose
Oh,
with
for
her
sure.
having that title and keeping it for an entire
Oh, for
weekend.
sure. I can see this being more Punk Seth heavy than well, I mean, AJ and Becky gonna get their spots in and stuff. They're gonna get their time. But I see it being more Punk Seth heavy, like as far as the carrying the in-ring work
Gotcha.
or whatever. I see them two carrying more of it just to let AJ kind of ease back into it or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Just based off of her being out of the ring for however many years, like performing in front of a live crowd and everything. She may have been helping him get ready, or we seen some training videos or something like that. But I mean, there's nothing like wrestling day in, day out, or doing this on a more regular basis in front of a live crowd.
True.
So I see it being still a decent match. It's definitely going to be entertaining, regardless if you like the in-ring work or if you count the botches or whatever the hell. Oh, this wasn't timed right. This didn't look right.
That's what cracks me up. The only ones who be saying that shit are niggas who never, ever, ever taken a bump.
Bro, niggas probably never even ran the ropes or nothing. Like you probably never even touched the professional wrestling ring. Just at least
I know for a fact they ain't ran on a treadmill, so I already know that's for a fact.
Yeah, bro, exactly. You probably have done nothing of any physical type of consequence in your life that's caused you to be like, holy shit, like my body hurts. Probably never done anything like that. And if you have, it's been years since you have.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Hopefully Becky is awake for this match. Come on, Sierra. God dang.
I mean, she got a valid point.
Like I mean, I know she do, but like, damn, like.
Hey man, everybody affiliated with us is Unleashed for a reason. So.
But you know, it's bad when I feel like I'm being nice to her out of everybody.
Oh,
And I be killing her, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm the nicest one.
give it time, it'll change. It'll definitely change. Speaking of change, switching back to Raw, this is like Jey Uso is going through a change himself.
And you know what? I dig it though. I dig it though. Because this also continues, as much as it bonds the Usos together and they're going to tag together again, it also shows you the differences in their characters to why you see Jey and Jimmy. Jimmy's always the sympathetic figure, the one who like tends to be in cohesion and bond with people outside of them, you know, being twins and family or whatever. Jay's always the one like, nah, F that. Like, I don't like that food. Da, 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 da. Same thing happened with Sammy. Same thing about to happen with LA Knight.
Hey man. If we get Crashout Jey Uso, I'm here for it because I feel like
Hell yeah.
I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my God, he needs to stop saying yeet. Because for those of you who think this is going to just him stop saying yeet, you don't know WWE TKO just like that or at all.
Or you don't understand marketing is business either.
It's not going away. Will he stop saying it as much? Probably. But it's not going away. So if you thought this was going to be like, oh my God, he can finally stop saying that yeet shit, it's not happening.
Listen, and what people have to understand is on the marketing business side of things, just because you're a hardcore fan and you pay attention to the product and you, Sierra, stop it. Stop it.
not this.
Stop it. But like on that side of things, it's not marketed to the hardcore, you know, watch every week, analyze everything, and you know, whatever type of fan. It's marketed to the casual fan, the young kids, the parents who have that disposable income and have kids who are fans and stuff like that. We're like, okay, you want to watch? I haven't watched WWE since I was 15 years old, and I'm blah blah blah. It's marketed to those people. It's not marketed to us lifelong, hardcore, watch every week, da da da. It's not marketed for us. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, like, even though you may get tired of it, the people who they're marketing all this stuff to, who they keep doing this for, who they keep running it back for, even mid-match, it's not for you. It's for them. Say, bro. But she not wrong. That'd be the funny part about it. It'd be like, God, like, what you not wrong?
Not wrong at all.
But nah, man, I think if we get an Usos reunion, but they still have these little tidbits here and there to show the separation in the two guys and their characters, I like it. Because we're getting the reunion that we want, but we're not exactly getting that cohesion like some people want them to be, like on the same page, finishing each other's promos and sentences and stuff like that. Like they still displayed that, but they also displayed, hey, I'm Jay and this is Big Jay.
They still, because they still reference. They're like, hey, main event Jay, Jimmy, the Usos,
Big Jim,
the all yeet, no skeet, or in Jim's case, no yeet, all skeet.
Exactly. Just call him Skeet and Yeet. Skeet and Yeet. That's their new nickname. That's their new name. Skeet
oh my
and
God.
Yeet.
I feel like there's a pause there.
Hey, but shit, Jimmy didn't pause. Why are we pausing? Jimmy didn't. I mean, I'm just saying. He didn't.
Yeah.
Jimmy said full skeet ahead.
Oh my God.
But a match that ain't gonna be doing all that. We got the tag team match made official, and that is the Usos versus Braun.
Here come the bronze and black.
The what?
Say, bro, that fool. Wait a minute. Hold up, dog. Time out. Because last night, like, I had got home and I had to start watching Raw in the car on my phone because I was still leaving work or whatever, right? You know, I'm like trying to fix food and get ready, take a shower and all that kind of stuff. I settled down. I'm like getting into it and got the game on in the background. Bro, this dude really have a tribal thief t-shirt. I was like, wait a minute. I thought this was just some shit to say or whatever. This fool really have a tribal thief t-shirt. I was like, you know what? I respect
my thing is,
and it's in the same font.
He's a false claimer though. Cause this nigga ain't stole shit since he lost to Roman.
Well, he stole 2 pairs of shoes and he got them stolen back. You gotta steal something else, dog, if you want to keep this thief thing.
I feel like if
you gotta steal something.
I feel like if they win at WrestlePalooza, he gotta steal one of the Uso shoes.
I know exactly what he gotta steal. He gotta steal a pair of Jay's glasses, and he gotta steal one of Big Jim's hats.
Yeah.
He can't steal a Ula Fall, dog. Like, that's a little disrespectful.
I mean, he is disrespectful.
You steal shoes, hats, sunglasses, jacket, something like armband or some t-shirt, man. That's okay, cool. You like the Ula Fala, like, I don't know. That's
yeah.
I don't know about
probably
that
a little bit too far. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too far.
Now, wait.
Never mind.
I'll put it to you like this. If this was another promotion somewhere else, they do that shit.
Mm-hmm. He should steal somebody's car.
Specifically talking about WCW late 90s with the cruiserweights with the masks and shit. What?
He should battle not cruiserweights. He should battle luchadors and steal. He should steal a Grande Americano's mask. He should steal a Grande Americano's mask. You're good. But switching gears back to Raw, we have
it was like
AJ Styles cutting a promo.
Oh,
saying someone in the back doesn't want him here.
Bruh, wait. So I was watching the ad-free version.
Me too. That's how I watch it.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Everybody ain't getting this. And like, I'm like, why are people not talking about this? And I thought about it, like, oh, wait a minute. They're not watching this. They don't see this. This is another one of those little nuggets that they do. Like remember the when KO attacked Cody outside the bus?
Mm-hmm.
like when they do little shit like that, this was another one of those little nuggets.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And I love when they do little stuff like this, like they give you those little tidbits here and there or whatever. Like I love that.
I'm interested to see where this goes. Like, are they going to like go full throttle in this and let him be disgruntled and they build to something? Maybe him winning a title and being more like, who knows? Or is it just something just to get people talking for a couple of seconds and just move on?
I mean, there was also the post that he posted as well that may coincide with some of this to feed into it, where it was a time glass and it was basically like his AJ like logo dripping through like a time glass, basically.
Oh yeah, basically his time running out.
Right. So he did say at the end of this current contract, he's done with wrestling. He again, that's what he said.
Yeah. It's wrestling. Everybody lies.
He's got a couple more, I want to say, WrestleManias left after this past one. I think he has maybe 1 or 2 more years left on his contract or so, something like that.
Yep.
So I think this is just another thing to feed into the lead up to his retirement. I don't think it's like the retirement. I don't think like he's like hanging it up early or like, we got played on how long his contract is going or anything like that. I just think that this is just like a character change for him or something to give him a reset or a reface or whatever the hell you want to call it. I think that's what this is.
Do you think, because I haven't seen this done since that actual storyline, do you think they go the Ric Flair route in 2007, 2008, where they're like, the next time you lose a match, your career is over?
I don't think they'll do that until he's much closer to his retirement date. And from what we learned, he's not that close to it. He might be. We don't know. We don't know when his contract actually ends. But I wouldn't mind seeing that with an AJ Styles.
Hey, get a couple great matches out of it and build a storyline around it and like have his final match be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you'll get a bunch of great matches out of it, I think. I don't think you'll just get a couple. I think you'll get a series of them. And I for me, for one, I can't. If they did that, I would not be surprised. I would be happy about it, and I'd be locked the fuck in. Because even at almost 50, AJ Styles is still one of the better performers in ring of anybody out there.
Yeah. So that's all the notes I got for Raw and SmackDown this week. Switching gears to AEW. Apparently Wardlow is injured.
Bruh, like...
according to Fightful Select, Sean Rossap, he reportedly tore his pectoral muscle during his return.
Bruh, like, he been in Guantanamo Bay or whatever the fuck he been. You finally come back and they do another reset with your character.
Mm-hmm.
Now your bitch ass injured.
The way you said it. You went easy on Becky. You like, nah, I got something for your ass.
Because, bro, like, at least with Becky, like, I kept waiting. I was like, I had been saying, like, she getting on my nerves. She needs to do something. I had been saying this for the longest. And when they changed that music, and then she went at it with Punk, I was like, okay, finally something different from the same old roll out the same shit like they've been doing since she returned. And like with this guy right here, like it's like, bro, like potential gets people fired. Like in the sports world, if you're a coach, if you're a front office exec, scout, whatever the fuck, you get fired when you have people or things, situations that have potential and you don't fucking fulfill it. Wardlow is what gets you fired as a wrestling producer, booker, whatever the hell. because he has the look. He has, the this, the that, blah, 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 blah. With the Powerbomb Symphony, they gave him something to sink their teeth into. I don't know who did what or who halted it or who stopped it or whatever, but it never paid off. And it's like every time they try to, bruh, he's had more character changes and refaces than fucking Big Show in the mid 2000s. And none of it's working. Wardlow is like you know how they say when you throw spaghetti against the wall and you waiting for it to stick to see if it's done right or whatever. Wardlow is that piece of spaghetti. No matter how short or how long you cook it, the motherfucker ain't just gonna never stick. It's just gonna keep sliding down the wall, like no matter what you do to it. So it's like, all right, maybe that's bad spaghetti then. Just get rid of it.
Yeah. I ain't got no rebuttal because I'm like, I agree with everything you're saying.
The shit is, and the worst part about it is, I know I sound like I'm being harsh. I had high hopes for this motherfucker. I really did. I was like, you know what? He gonna come in AEW. He gonna do some shit. He gonna show some shit. And then guess what? WWE gonna sign him. He gonna go to NXT. He gonna fuck around and be the NXT champion one time. And he gonna go to the mid roster. He gonna be like fucking Rusev, and he ain't gonna never do nothing above like a mid-card title level. He gonna have about a 3-month run, and then gonna take the belt off of him. He might challenge for it again in a couple of years, but he's gonna be a good setup guy for guys who are trying to come up and look like something because he a big motherfucker. And if you beat that big motherfucker, okay, you deserve a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's who he is. That's his spot in the business. And he can't even capture that because he can't keep his charisma and his body healthy.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but that motherfucker just frustrates me, man. And I had to get it off my chest, especially when you told me he was hurt, because I didn't even realize he was hurt. I saw
that report. I was like,
whatever.
When I saw that report, because I think I was. When did I see that report? I think I saw it. I was like, ain't no fucking way. That's all I could say. I was like, ain't no way. And I hit up Graham and Ben and everybody enemies. I was like, bro, this nigga here.
This is why I'm speaking for everybody right now. Listen, Sierra, listen.
She said, dog, this dude is literally Mason Ryan's twin here. There's no fucking hope.
Let me tell you a quick story. I'll never forget. It was the first time we went to WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. It was back home, so I was like, home field advantage. Fuck it. No, we stay at mom's crib. We go do all the activities and stuff like that. My cousin was still in the hospitality industry, and she told me, hey, they staying here while y'all at this restaurant waiting. They probably gonna be walking down whatever. Great time, great experience. Like, I wish I would have known everybody back then, because I really could have like let y'all into some shit or whatever. But anyway, we saw Mason Ryan at WrestleMania Access, whatever day we went that weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing him like a handful of times on TV or in, whatever. And I'm like, okay, big dude, gotta look, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, it's something not clicking about him. And then I saw him in person, like within a few feet of me in a wrestling ring, wrestling somebody. And I'm like, this is why you're performing at Access with, nobody actually paying a ticket to see you. Because you're not that fucking good.
Yeah.
So when somebody like a Sierra says something about that, about a war, like, I didn't see it coming. I didn't really know him before AEW. Like, I wasn't that deep in the trenches in the indies at that point in time to like know who was coming up or who was whatever. Like, so seeing him presented on AEW as like this big guy who's athletic, who has a little bit of personality, whatever, I thought, oh, okay, they could do something with him.
Nope.
And they've never done anything with him, and he's never done
tried though. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. They've never done anything with him, but he's never done anything with himself.
Yeah. And it's funny, when I was looking for this picture on Twitter, and I typed in his name, and I was just scrolling through my old pictures, like my old posts about Wardlow. I was like, oh my God, Wardlow again? Get this nigga out of here. So, and that was in 2023, 2024. Like that was in peak powerbomb squash matches where every match was the exact same thing. And I was just like, all right, enough. I think I put a like, all right, enough. I've had it. Up to here. Stop with the power bombs.
Bruh. It's like certain things like in wrestling, like that's the thing that I think has been bothering me the most about like Becky's run right now, or like they keep going back to calling her the man, or just certain things that just I think go a little too long. And this was the one thing about Roman's run and the bloodline and all of that and all the residuals that come from it that I'm still not tired of, is because they found a way to keep it going and keep it interesting and have all these twists and turns to keep you roped in. But with this guy, it's like we keep trying different stuff and nothing will stick. It's like I'm sick of it. Like there has to be a point in time. It's like an old saying goes, you either shit or get off the pot.
Mm.
And it's been time for Wardlow to shit or get off the pot, but he keeps getting chance after chance after chance.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All we can do now is on like if he is injured, wish you well. And go forward from there. But I know somebody who won't be wishing him well, and that's his former friend MJF, who's just 100% full of hate. This man just got married. Congratulations, by the way. This man just got married, and instead of going on his honeymoon, he went to Collision. He went to work just to fuck with Mark Briscoe.
Hey, that's level 1 hater type shit right there. That's level 1 hater type shit right there.
No, I just read what Sierra said. She said, "No, tell him to stay on the pot because I'm tired." Hey, man. One thing about MJF, he gonna take every low-hanging piece of fruit he can. He gonna take every low-hanging piece of fruit he can, because it don't matter what it's gonna take, cost, or sacrifice, he gonna do it for whatever pop he can get out of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, at some points I don't blame him, but at some points it's like, bruh, I need you to develop your character a little bit more than just being like this chicken shit heel hater. Oh, I say that all the time. You know me.
Like, you keep doing the same shit and people keep popping for it, and that's why you're able to get away with it. But it's like at some point you have to do something more and something more in depth than what you're doing. Like, come on now, grow the fuck up. Tony Khan, force him into doing something else or whatever. But it's like, as long as you're getting that reaction and result that they're looking for, they're just gonna keep running the same play.
Oh yeah. And I'm going to talk less and less about them because it's redundant and boring. But what isn't redundant and boring is Kyle Fletcher pinning Hangman Adam Page, and it's looking like they're lining him up to be the next challenger for the world title.
And I'm not surprised, because I knew at some point they were going to position him in this spot. It's just, I thought it would be further down the line when they're ready to maybe transition Hangman from being champion. I didn't think that they would actually start to put him in this spot so soon, with Hangman not only having the belt for like 2 months.
You think they just doing this just to test the waters?
I think so, because are you really going to build up that Death Rider story, have that payoff with Hangman, and then go in a different direction 2 months later?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, and I'm one of the people, and let me just preface this or like categorize it by saying I'm one of the people that think a babyface chasing is always better than them holding or retaining or reigning or whatever you want to call it, simply because when a babyface is chasing the title, you have more of a story to tell.
Right.
When they're holding the title and they're trying to hold on to it, it's like you can tell that story for a little while, but how long does that story stick and have lasting power compared to when they're on the chase? And this is why heel champions have such longer reigns than babyface champions, because it's like, all right, we tired of seeing this motherfucker win.
Unless you're Cody Rhodes.
This is where, exactly, or this is where the term Super Cena became a bad thing back in the day when Cena had the long title reigns.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's not always the best thing, but at the same time, in AEW's state, I think they need to keep that belt on Hangman a little bit longer than what they are planning on, especially doing this, having somebody pin the champion and the champion's only been the champion for X amount of time. Like, he don't need like this kind of challenger to pin him or whatever so early. He needs to keep being this invincible figure to keep building him up. It's like you don't want a crescendo with the title win and then go immediately downwards afterwards. The title win needs to be part of an ascension and it needs to like rocket him up further, not plateau him. But
I agree with everything you just said. I agree with everything you just said. Like, don't rush it. Let it marinate. Let it season a little bit before you put it on the grill and cook. That is all.
Definitely.
Switching gears to All Out. Also, we saw the return of Riho, and this match has been made official. Mercedes Moné defends the TBS Championship against the inaugural AEW Women's World Champion, Riho.
Here's the thing. This is where you ask yourself, is this where Mercedes loses this title?
Hell no.
That right there will answer all of your questions about this match.
This will be a fun match for what it is, but it's not happening. She's not losing that title.
Oh.
She's not losing that title.
Hell no. She ain't losing that damn title. It's going to be a damn good match, though. I think it's going to be a good match. But, nah, she ain't losing the title.
So, yeah. Also confirmed, Darby Allin been chasing the Death Riders, and now he is getting his wish. It'll be Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin in a coffin match.
Okay, here's the question you ask yourself for this match. Will Mox lose this match, finally get that vacation, and will this dissolve the Death Riders? I'm asking that as one question because it's like Darby's not going to come back from climbing Mount Everest and getting ran over by trucks and fighting bears and kissing babies and saving lives and eating glass and doing whatever kind of other life-threatening shit and crazy shit that Darby likes to do to lose a coffin match. And we know Mox been working his ass off and was supposed to take vacation 472 times since he started with AEW, and he never took that vacation. He like Gresh. They got to make him work like 100 and something whatever days in a row before he get one day off.
And even then, I'm still
that inside joke, I ain't even about to explain. I ain't pulling back the fourth curtain on that. Fuck that. But I don't see Darby losing this, especially because they made it a coffin match. I see Mox losing this, and that kind of like writing him off a little bit. Like, okay, he's had these different losses. He's still coming back. Like, okay, have this be the one that kind of writes him off TV. Get a man 2 fucking weeks at least. God damn. Like you have him lose a death match or whatever, basically the Hangman Page, and lose the title after this whole storyline and everything, and the title reveal, taking it out the briefcase and everything, and he right back on TV 4 days later.
Dog, I still hate that. I'm like, bro, you just devalue the outcome of the death match.
Like, come on, bro. You at some point, like, I know old school kayfabe and shit is dead, but it's like at some point it's still pro wrestling. You still have to keep some of it up. Like, can this result at least mean something? Even if fucking Darby loses the match and Mox wins it and Mox is on TV, 4 days later again. Can it at least mean something for Darby? Like, can it at least mean something? Like, can we at least keep some sort of kayfabe alive? It's a fucking coffin match after all.
You sound like Eddie Kingston. You like, hey, kayfabe is already dead, but you got to piss on his grave.
Thank you. See, this is why I fuck with Eddie. And you know who else I used to like too? That Sami Zayn character during the pandemic.
Oh, the conspiracy theorists?
Man, listen, when he started doing the conspiracies, and I was like, hey, bro, you hit a little too close to home pulling back the curtain. Like, you started to expose some shit, like, and I'm loving it. Like, yes, do this.
Speaking of matches that I personally love, it is a fatal 4-way for the Women's World Championship. Toni Storm straight up said on Collision, hey, I want all three of you broads. Let's get it. So it'll be Timeless Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Tekla.
So basically, this is vanilla bean, French vanilla, and the vanilla with the caramel.
There's a pumpkin spice in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin spice or something like. Yeah, that's basically what this is. Okay. Anyway, let me get for serious about it. Like, I don't know why, but call me a product of that era of Vince popularizing the multi-person matches, even though he, notoriously hated them.
Especially
put
tags.
them on, especially tags. But like, to me, it's just something about these multi-person matches that can either be really, really entertaining as far as a quality match put on to tell a story and show some stuff, or it could just be another spot fest. Either way, I think we're going to get a really good match out of these four ladies because they all know how to put on a goddamn good match. So I think it's going to be one of those multi-person matches that's a banger.
Oh, for sure. Like, it's definitely going to be one of those matches where you can be like, okay, especially since like it's definitely going to be a continuation of if you want to reference it to something, it'll definitely be a solid follow up to the Fatal 4 that we just saw with Mercedes.
Oh, for sure, and I could see it ending like that, like Toni Storm going back to the roll up win.
That's been her coup de grace. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them, crazy spots. Somebody's taken out, and somebody else is like trying to get her or something, and then boom, she get the roll up. Boom, 1, 2, 3, she retains.
Yeah, point blank. Period. And last match that was confirmed as of this past week is Hurt Syndicate versus Rick O'Shea and GOA.
Hey, we hurt people around here, dog.
You got Team Bald and Bald Adjacent versus Bald and Hair.
Nah, we hurt people.
We hurt people.
And we bald and bearded.
Unless you're Bobby.
Yeah. Damn sure ain't Rick O'Shea.
But nah, I feel like this will definitely be another fun match. Like, I'm glad that they're taking Ricochet and GOA serious and making them more prominent.
Definitely, because like I love Ricochet's character reset and this whole like goofy, nerdy heel kind of character he got going on. And when he got with GOA, I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. I was like, they was kind of serious though. I was like, okay, they really trying to make Ricochet like they're trying to
Mhm.
really elevate him, not just elevate him on the card or whatever, but like elevate his character as far as like, what he's trying to do and morph into or whatever. I was like, I like this. I really like this.
Same.
And it definitely helps that gosh, I can never remember his name. Tony Leoa.
Yeah,
Like
Tony Leo and
he's like changing himself physically instead of more pudgy and everything else. He's looking more, built, little bit more cut, less body fat, more muscle.
mhm.
And Khan was already like looked like a damn action figure or something. And Ricochet already looked like an action figure. But when Tony Leo, when he started looking like getting his body right and his look together and everything, it made him even that much more believable. And I know that may not be a big thing, but it's just like it's those little things that can, you add to a character that can add layers to a character that can make them either more or less believable. And to me, that made him, more believable, and it just elevated them as a crew and as a tag team.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like
But like I said, we heard people.
so yeah, this trios match is definitely going to be something that I feel like the on paper the entire card of All Out thus far, like even if you, I guess you can say Edge and Christian and FTR as well. Um, it's solid on paper. Like
Oh yeah,
it's definitely a fun time. And luckily for us, for those of you who plan on watching both shows, you don't have to worry about like watching at the same time. All Out's taking place at 3 p.m. on HBO Max as well as pay-per-view. And then it'll be followed up by WrestlePalooza. So
hey, that's actually perfect. Inside joke with my work friends, but no, that I love it like that because like I already know like that Saturday I'm gonna be studying for some stuff for work and everything, and I gotta nail that down. But like I'm gonna have one TV gonna have some kind of college football on, and the other TV gonna have some sort of wrestling on.
yeah. Speaking of football, I'm glad you brought it up.
That's how it's gonna be.
This weekend, the Miami Dolphins pissed me the fuck off, my boy.
Hey man, listen.
This man Tua had Tyreek open 4 fucking times, and he threw it to everybody but Tyreek. He threw it to the opposing team. He threw it to the Shadow Realm. He threw it to God. He threw it to Jesus' return, but he did not throw it to Tyreek. And it's like, bruh, I need this Samoan nigga out of here.
Say, bruh, I'm gonna put it to you like this here, dog. Like, I mean, going 14 out of 23 ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But
It
it's
ain't,
like
but it is.
some of that 14 that you completed should have been completed in other places.
Yeah.
And some of the 9 that you missed should have been completions because you should have thrown it to somebody else. But at the same time, the defense got to hold their end up too.
Oh no, the defense. I got something for their ass too, because there's a lot of plays where I'm like, bro, who are you blocking? Jesus,
Bruh,
because you weren't blocking the Colts.
I was looking like
You weren't blocking Daniel Jones, boy.
Bruh. I was like, wait a minute. They're making Daniel Jones look like an all pro or something right
No.
now. Like, what the fuck is going
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, yo,
on?
what is this?
Anytime Daniel Jones is 22 of 29 against your defense,
We need a new defense. We need a new fucking defense.
Hey, bro, like that's why I was like, when I looked at the Saints, and I was like, all right, This is what told me how the season gonna go. It was two things that happened from two like really long-term friends. My homeboy called me that morning. It was kind of early, so I was like, "Hey, I might have to call you back, though." Like I ain't answered. I called him back. We talking or whatever. He was like, "Bruh, how do you see da, 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 da?" I was like, "Listen, I've already conditioned myself to say this team is only going to win maybe 4 or 5 games, at the most 7 or 8. We're not making the playoffs. We damn sure ain't winning the division or nothing like that. Like, this is going to be basically, we're going to start looking at who the Saints going to draft in probably like October or so. Late October. That's when we're going to be like, hey, look, the season is a wash. Let's look at who we're going to draft."
Yeah.
Man, my homegirl, I've been knowing her since my freshman year of high school. "Hey, what you think? You stressing out?" I said, "Hell no. I already told myself we ain't doing shit this year. I'm not about to start this shit with y'all this year. I'm not doing it this year. Da, 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 da." Bro, I already know I got to call my uncle because I already know he going to want to talk to me. He hasn't called me or texted me yet, but I already know like I got to have that conversation. So I'm already like, "Look, look, this how the season going to go, blah, 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 blah." Like, I've already preconditioned myself to this, so I'm not worried about it.
Listen, I
Now,
feel like
what will piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. If the Texans don't win the AFC South and don't at least make it to the AFC Championship game this year, I don't give a fuck what that offensive line look like. That defense is nasty. CJ Stroud is capable, and you have fucking weapons. They may just be hurt a little bit right now at wide receiver and at run. No, fuck that. That division is winnable. And you already know what you got in the Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens ahead of you in the AFC. Make it fucking happen.
yeah.
But anyway, like, I don't know, bro.
Listen, man.
I'm happy for football to be back because
I prepared myself to be disappointed. So, and the sad thing is, my expectation was already low. But watching that game in real time,
yeah,
you took that shit to hell. My expectations went down to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm about to exercise my 30-day free agency to where I'm finna pick a new team on y'all asses because y'all pissed me the fuck off with that game.
Let me tell you, it already happened. I have a good friend of mine who switched allegiances. And I'm saying, like, he did this shit, I want to say this past off season or like right at towards the end of last season or something like that. He was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm done with this team. I don't care if I've been a fan for them all my life. I'm done with them motherfuckers. I'm now a fan of this team."
That was me with the Falcons, and they lost on
Listen,
Sunday too.
wait, he be in a group chat talking big shit. Like, yeah, that's right. Because I'm this team now, and y'all that team. And I'd be like, whoa, he really like did a 180.
He's like, man, fuck you. Fuck everything you stand for. I'm over here now.
Bruh, it be so funny, man. But nah, man, like we got what's funny is just I'll even hold on, let me pull up this note right quick because I gotta make sure I got it right. But okay, so on Susio Sports, like what we started doing this year is like every week we have so many games, like a couple of games that you're just interested in, and there may be 1 or 2 games every week that we decide, okay, you can't pick this game because it's the most obvious. Like week 1, you couldn't pick Eagles Cowboys because it was a division game, it's a rivalry. One team won a championship. Now you got to visit them, and they raising their banner. It's too many storylines, too interesting. You can't pick that game. It's an obvious game.
Right.
So my games for week 1 was Bears Vikings, which we saw how that ended last night on Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah.
Jets Steelers, which we saw how that ended. Like it was a tight ass game. It was a crazy game. And then the other game I picked was Lions Packers, which the Packers ended up kicking the Lions ass, and nobody really saw that coming. So I think I picked 3 good games. Keys actually won because he had Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings, but his other game was the Ravens and the Bills. And that Ravens-Bill game was way better than that Jets-Steelers game.
It was.
So it's like you have two teams that have recently been in AFC Conference Championship game fighting each other, and it goes down to the wire like that, a 1-point win on the fucking field goal, or you got two teams that might not even make the playoffs. They might make the play. One of them might make the playoffs. The other one might like. Anyway, that's what we did for week 1, and he ended up winning that one. So,
hey, man. Listen, I'm ready for week 2. And I'm gonna be ready next week to shit talk because I already know because we got Patriots.
Ooh wee.
And I already know.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be real interesting because
and I'm prepared to be pissed off.
I'm glad you are. Because I was just getting ready to say, like
I'm ready to be, I'm prepared.
Hey, I didn't realize, like, I kept looking at that Patriots team. Like, wait a minute, they might do it's the fucking Patriots. They ain't got Tom Brady, they ain't got Bill Belichick, they ain't got this, they ain't got that. Like, they still got some issues. I started thinking about it, like, wait a minute. You know what? They might could do something.
Yeah.
I hope it's not at your expense, though, bro.
It will be.
I'm just saying, I hope it's not.
I know you do. I know you don't. But Tua wants it to be at my expense because he wants to be on some bullshit. But hey man, we're not gonna be on no more bullshit no more.
No, we ain't on no more bullshit. The last bullshit we're gonna be on is, I'm not gonna lie, I saw a tweet sometime earlier today or something on social media somewhere that said Tua gonna be in the bloodline by week 8. I wish I could remember who I saw from such.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
But they said Tua gonna be in the bloodline by week 8.
Oh my God!
The boy gonna be out there in the fucking headset because you know he got concussion problems doing this.
Oh my God!
He gonna have a Josh Alexander headset on. Hey man, in this show right
let's get this shit up out of here. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Speaking of whoever tweeted that dropped the body. My song of the week is Bodies by Offset. Like everybody's dropping bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh my God.
My song of the week is a song by Barry White. I Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Baby. I can't remember what's the name of the song, but that was a song I had to like get up and do a short snippet of karaoke for at work.
You know who else can't get enough? Can't get enough of losing, and that's Tua's ass because he about to go acknowledge the OTC in the bloodline because he ain't acknowledging no championship this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is called "Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe." I knew I had the fucking song because listen, I forgot the lyrics, and so they circled back. It was like, hey, you got to redo it because you forgot the lyrics. So they circled back to me, and I Googled the lyrics, and I had to redo the shit. I was like, oh, damn, I forgot the lyric. They was like, nah, you ain't getting out of it. Circle back. Go stand on the other side.
You know who I wish could redo some shit? Tua's bitch ass. Because that game pissed me the fuck off. That's why I wish could redo some shit. Like, we're not doing this no more. I'm not letting that shit slide. But you know what we are going to let slide? And that's you guys joining us for another episode of the Gresham Leaks podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed us. Make sure you guys stay safe out here. Make sure you guys keep your mental health in check. And it's all love jokes over here. We're not seriously crashing out over y'all. Like, let's be real. But it's fun and game. But nevertheless, make sure you guys stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Make sure you guys tap into Sucio Sports tomorrow around 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central Time, or whenever he gets off work, because you know how he
9:30-ish Eastern, 8:30-ish Central.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys tap into that. Make sure you guys tap into Purple Minis podcast on Thursday at 7:20 Eastern Standard Time with yours truly. With yours truly, Graham, CJ, Ben, Waco Kid, and we'll be right back here next week for another installment of the Gresham League podcast. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out in these streets, and remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out. Y'all be crazy. Tua lock the fuck in next week. God damn
Salad for dinner. Yay. Eating healthy.
I wish Tua would eat a win, bitch ass.
To all those people who think black people are envious and lazy and jealous, they never factor in how much black people really and truly don't give a fuck about what you got going on. You really think somebody is out here worried about your little fucking BMW? Man, fuck you. And everybody who looks like you. 99% of black people don't give a shit about everybody else.
That's a fact.